While recording this episode, Elon Musk's company SpaceX recently sent 2 Americans into space. This was the first time in 9 years that America launches humans from the US. Another reason this was so important was because it was the first time a private company has launched astronauts into space. The 2 astronauts lucky enough to be a part of the space launch were Bob Beacon and Doug Hurley. They also brought a purple dinosaur that the internet exploded about.
Into May, so that was super cool. We did, it turns out, end up with 1 stowaway on board our vehicle when we launched today. It was not just Doug and I who accomplished the launch here. We do have an Apatosaurus aboard.
Even though the dinosaur was just a stuffed animal, it got me thinking, what animals have gone to space? I know of monkeys and rodents, but what about a dog? My name is Amarii, and this is the story of Laika, the first dog in space. Just a warning to everyone, the story is actually very sad. If you are sensitive to harm of animals, I would recommend you click off this video. Throughout the late 40s and in the 50s, everyone in the world was gaining curiosity of space travel and wanting to know more. Nobody really knew the effects of what would happen if someone would go into space. This was one of the reasons why scientists started sending fruit flies and monkeys into space to test safety. In 1957, Laika was the first dog to travel into space, and before any human would.
The dogs' names are Muha, Laika, and Algina. These dogs were especially trained with special equipment for their space travel.
Laika was a mixed dog, but mostly Siberian Husky. She was rescued from the streets of Moscow. When you first hear that Laika was rescued, you would think that that was really awesome and nice. But they actually selected Laika because scientists figured that the dog had already been used to harsh conditions. This included hunger and cold temperatures. Not so nice now. What makes this whole story so sad is that once Laika was sent into space, she would never come back. It was a suicide mission. They wanted to test how long she would survive in orbit, and there were never no plans to send her back. On November 3rd, 1957, Laika was launched into space from the Sputnik 2 craft from the Soviet Union.
This is the cabin for Laika. It has been comfortably outfitted for her flight. On the sides, one can see chambers with plates that are treated with active chemical compounds. These plates release the necessary oxygen, absorb CO2, and excess humidity. On this chamber are control apparatuses connected to the leads on the body of the animal, as well as the apparatuses for the recording of temperature and air pressure in the cabin. These are the containers for the necessary water and food supply. During the training period, Laika was familiarized and became well accustomed to her cabin.
Scientists claimed at the time that Laika died painlessly after a week in orbit, but this was never proven and still questioned to this day. Other claims state that Laika only survived a couple hours from not enough oxygen. We might never know exactly what caused the death of Laika, but we do know that she was the first animal to ever orbit the Earth. Obviously, this story is very sad, and you question why anyone would do it in the first place. But at least Laika is remembered, and she accomplished way more than I will ever do in my whole entire life, and more than most of you watching would. There's even a statue of Laika located in Moscow near a military research facility that prepared for Laika's flight. Once again, the story is very upsetting, but it is also very interesting and really makes you realize how much we advanced in our knowledge of space in only 50 years. Laika's space travel only happened 70 years ago. Yes, that sounds like a very long time, but while recording this, people are still alive when this happened. Now we send humans into space every year all over the world. Thanks to the amazing Elon Musk, it will most likely be happening more in the future. In my lifetime, I will see the first humans on Mars. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I want to thank you for the support on the channel. I didn't expect this much support. I love you all so much. I can't believe it. I only uploaded my first video and it was a channel trailer, and it just got more support than I ever imagined. I really want to say thank you once again. I hope you enjoyed the video and others like it. This took me quite a while to make, and the research was actually pretty fun because I found this very interesting. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, everyone, and remember, knowledge is power. Bye!